Hello friends, once again welcome to Diksha Classroom. This is the 10th day of Diksha Mission JRF and I hope your preparation is going well as of now. You are preparing both paper 1 and paper 2 equally well and make sure you have a clear strategy, a clear plan of action for your preparation. Our next exam is expected to be on June 15. There is only 72 or 73 days, less than 75 days for our exam. Don't get confused regarding whether there will be a postponement of exam beyond June 15. Those all are technical aspect, postponing the exam, making the exam in some other day. Don't get bothered much about that. Get bothered about your preparation. Prepare well, have a good strategy, have a good plan. Try to use different online platforms that is available in the internet, in the YouTube, in the website, in the app, Google, etc. And also, depending upon the time in the coming days, we'll be discussing different previous questions, explanations, etc. Make sure you go through enough number of previous questions. It's very important. If you want collection of paper 1 previous question, Diksha ebook of paper 1 paper 1 question papers from 2014 December to 2004 December to 2019 June is already available. We are updating that with the December question which will be released soon. So if you want to download that ebook for free, you can visit our website www.dikshaclassroom.com. The complete ebook is available in the website itself. Okay, if you are interested, you can download it from that. And also make sure you're clear regarding what are your weak topics. Okay, what are your weak topics, and please focus on your weak topics. It's very important with regards to paper 1 and paper 2 also. Okay, and also make sure you are doing all the tasks. Basically in our task we are doing previous question papers one by one. Okay, we are doing previous question papers one by one, so it's very important to all the possible previous questions. Any number of previous questions is good. Okay, it's better. So we'll be giving you more tasks in the coming days also. So yesterday I have given you task number 9. The answer key for task number 9 is given in the description, YouTube description of this particular video. And for today you have the task number 10, in which you have the next set of question papers. Okay, you have the next set of question paper. The next set of question paper is also available in the YouTube description, the link for that particular question paper. And also, if you are a part of Diksha Paper 1 free broadcast, you will directly get the link and PDF of that particular question paper, different task question paper answer key to your WhatsApp. So if you are yet to be a member of Diksha Paper 1 free WhatsApp broadcast, you can be a member from now onwards by sending join to 9847478690 to 90 via WhatsApp. If you have any confusion regarding the format and number, again, this phone number and the format is also given in the description. You can go there, you can see the numbers, you can send the message via WhatsApp. So you will be added to our WhatsApp broadcast, through which you will receive the link for everyday Diksha Mission JRF and also everyday task. Okay, so that's all about task number 10. Now let's go to the video. In this particular streaming, we are discussing about the previous questions of 2019 December 2nd afternoon shift. Yesterday we have discussed the questions of the mathematical listening questions as well as data interpretation questions of 2019 December 2nd afternoon shift. In this particular video, I am going to discuss questions from the next 3 topics, that is people development and environment, logical reasoning, and higher education system. The remaining 5 topics will be updated soon. And regarding the number and other aspects, I have said yesterday. Yesterday we have discussed question from 26 to 35. Today we will be discussing from 36 to 50. The remaining first set of question paper will be released later. Okay, due to some technical difficulties in this COVID time period. Once everything is released, we will be renamed the files as part 1, part 2, part 3, part 4, so there will not be any more confusion for you. So friends, let's go to the logical reasoning, people development and environment, higher education questions of 2019 December 2nd afternoon shift. So I will show you questions one by one. Try to give the answers in the comment box. After a few seconds, I will be explaining the question. So friend, as I already told, we are discussing the question 2nd December 2019 afternoon shift. So in this video, we'll be discussing question from logical reasoning, people development and environment, and higher education system. So firstly, let's go to the logical reasoning question. So question number 36, it's regarding fallacy. Everyone is going to the party, you should go to. The inference commits which kind of fallacy? So there are different type of fallacies, different type of pramanas, anumanas, etc. Everything, regarding everything we have discussed in our online course, and depending upon the time we'll be discussing some of them here also. So let's go to the question. Everyone is going to the party, you should go to. That's a question. This inference commits which kind of fallacy? So you want to tell me this is what type of fallacy? So try to give your answer in the comment section. After a few seconds, I will be discussing the question. Okay, so the options are ad populum, equivocation, ad vequentium, ad ignorantium. So these are the different types of fallacies. So you want to tell me everyone is going to the party, you should go to is a type of what type of fallacy? Okay, so give me the answer. Bit confused. Many of you will be hearing it for the first time, like the terms itself: ad populum, equivocation, ad vequentium, ad ignorantium. Many of the formal and informal fallacies, we itself don't know how to pronounce itself clearly. I am also not sure whether my pronunciation itself is correct. So anyway, it doesn't matter. What matter is whether you know the answer or not. Okay, so I will be explaining the different fallacies in this option. There are many fallacies. As of now, we'll be explaining simply the fallacies mentioned in the question paper. First one is a fallacy of ad populum. Ad populum is an informal fallacy. Remember, there are both formal and informal fallacies. So ad populum is an informal fallacy which infers that a proposition must be true because many or most people believe it. So here, ad populum, proposition is considered to be true. Okay, a proposition is considered to be true because many or most people believe it. Okay, so many or most people believe it. That's the reason why we will say that proposition is true. And when it comes to equivocation, okay, when it comes to equivocation, it occurs when a specific word is used in multiple or ambiguous ways in an argument. Okay, which leads to a false conclusion. In equivocation, a single word, okay, a specific word will be used in multiple. Okay, a specific word will be used in multiple or ambiguous ways. A specific word will be used in multiple or ambiguous ways, which will leads to a false conclusion, because a single word will be used in different ways and different ambiguous ways, which will be leading to false conclusion. That's equivocation. Then you have ad vequentium. In ad vequentium, deals with, appeals the authority or expertise. So this one deals with appeals to authority or expertise. Okay, appeals authority or expertise. Appeals authority or expertise, which means this involves accepting evidence for a proposition that is based on an authority which is not really an authority. Very simply, here a particular proposition will be considered to be valid based on collecting the data from a particular person. Suppose particular person who seems to be authority, but he will not be the original authority. Okay, so he will not be original authority. That's the case here. Okay, so here evidence will be collected from an authority, uh, from a person who is considered to be an authority, but he will not be the original authority. And the last one we have ad ignorantium. In ad ignorantium, it's simple. Here, ad ignorantium, proposition is true simply because it has not been proved false, or proposition is false because it has not been proved true. So in this case, a proposition will be considered as true because it's not proved false, or a proposition will be considered as false because it's not proved uh, true. So that's the ad ignorantium. So ad populum proposition based on true, based on many or most people believe it. Equivocation, simple word used in ambiguous concept which leads to false conclusion. Ad vacuum, we have from an we get the data from an authority, so a person who seems to be an authority, but he will not be the original authority. And finally, ad ignorantium, a proposition is true because it's not proved false, or a proposition is false because it's not proved true. So this is the concept. So here, remember, everyone is going to party, you should go to. So here you are supposed to go to the party because everyone is going to the party. So based on proposition considered to be true because many or most people believe in it, so it will be ad populum. Because ad populum, the proposition is considered to be true because most people believe it. Here it is, everyone is going to the party, you should go to. So we have the option for question 36 as ad populum, because here the proposition is based on most people is going there, everyone is going to the party. Okay, so I hope you are clear regarding this question ad populum. A bit confusing, will be discussing more hopefully in the future, and also we have discussed it in detail in our online course. And moving to next aspect, question number 37. The distinction between laukika and alaukika is made with reference to which one of the following pramanas? So I hope you know there are different types of pramanas like pratyaksha pramana, anumana pramana, ubhamana pramana, shabda pramana, adhapatti, anubalabdhi, etc. Basically, they are the important pramanas. So here you want to answer the distinction between laukika and alaukika is made with reference to which one of the following pramanas. So just reread the question and try to find the answer. Okay, so what's the answer? Distinction between laukika and alaukika is made with reference to which of the following? Okay, so again, it's an comparatively easy question. We can't say it's a completely or it's a very easy question. We can't say it's a comparatively easy question because these pramanas are the basics of every knowledge. So here the question is the distinction between laukika and alaukika. So I hope you know what is laukika and alaukika. Laukika means the ordinary and alaukika means the extraordinary perception. Okay, for example, something like we can say Laukika is what we see here or what's our direct day-to-day life is. Alaukika is all about the divine life, something regarding the God, if you believe in then heaven, hell, etc. That all are. There are many other Alaukika concept also. So Alaukika means the extraordinary concept and Laukika means the what we can feel, tangible, etc. So it's a very simple. Laukika and Alaukika is characterized or distinct based on the perception, pratyaksha. Perception means what you can feel, what you can see, what you can hear. So laukika aspect you can see, you can hear, you can feel, but alaukika you have to believe spirituality, God, or many other things. You may have certain proof and evidence, but direct perception will not be available in every case. Okay, so when there is a direct contact with the object, it is ordinary perception or laukika. When there is no direct contact with the object or the perception or the sensation, we say it's alaukika. So laukika and alaukika will be considered, will be made distinguished based on the pratyaksha perception, because laugika is ordinary and alaugika is extraordinary. So you have the answer C, pratyaksha, as the correct answer. Okay, you have the option C, pratyaksha, as the correct answer. Moving to next question. Some students are sincere is an example of which preposition? Some students are sincere is an example of which preposition? So it's if you have so our first Diksha Mission JRF video regarding categorical proposition and square of proposition is a very easy question. Okay, some students are sincere is an example of which preposition? That's a question. Okay, so we'll see. Easy one. While discussing the video categorical proposition and square of proposition, if you're yet to watch, please watch it. I will put the description or the link in the description. So we have discussed regarding the four what we can say quadrants. Then in this you have this one as universal, affirmative. We have discussed what is universal, affirmative, etc. already. Then this is universal negation or negative. This is particular affirmative. This is particular negation. So universal means includes all. Affirmative means a positive input. Universal negation means a negative input. Particular means not include all, a group will be included. Okay, so you have universal affirmative is all, particular affirmative is some, universal negative is no, and particular negation or particular negative or negation is some not. So our question is, some students are sincere. Okay, some students are sincere. It's all about some you have particular affirmative. So it's a direct question from the square of opposition or categorical opposition. Detailedly we have discussed regarding what is universal affirmative, etc. in that video. If you are too clear, you can go to that particular video. So here some students are sincere is an example of which type of preposition? So it's a type of particular affirmative. So we have, it's a type of particular affirmative. So you have option C as a correct answer, particular affirmative. So moving to next question. All students cleared their examination and few students did not clear their examination is an instance of what type of relation in square of a position? That's the question. All students cleared their examination and few students did not clear their examination is a what type of relation in square of a position? That's the question. Think about the square of a position. Okay, all students cleared their examination and few students did not clear their examination. So it's a question from square of opposition. So you have to give me the answer in the options. Try to give the answer in the options. Okay, so once again, I hope you're clear regarding the different relations of square and of position we have. If this is square of a position, this is odd, this is no, this is some, and this is some not. We have this relation as contrary, this relation as subcontrary, this relation as subaltern, this relation also as subaltern. Then you have this relation and this relation as contradictory. Okay, both this relation as contradictory. Again, if you have any doubts regarding that, you can go to that particular video, Diksha Mission JRF video number 1. So here the relation is all students. So we have the relation between all, that is a relation between A and A. Few students did not. Few students did not mean some not. Okay, some not you have, some not. So some not you have it as O. So we want to find the relation between A and O. So the relation between A and O is contradictory. So you have the answer contradictory as the correct answer. Okay, so it's a direct question. You have contradictory as the correct answer. It's from the square of a position. You want to find the relationship between all and some not. The relationship between all and some not, also relationship between no and some, we have it as contradictory. So the option A, contradictory, is the correct answer. So next, moving to the last question of square of opposition, sorry, logical reasoning. So we have the last question from logical reasoning. Product of two consecutive integers is divisible by 2. Therefore, 4 into 5 equal to 20 is divisible by 2. This is an example of which type of reasoning? So we have different type of reasoning in our logical reasoning syllabus, like deductive reasoning, inductive reasoning, analogical reasoning. Then we have valid argument, invalid argument, astronomical, anthropological, mathematical, biological, psychological, etc. So your question is, product of two consecutive integers is divisible by 2. Therefore, 4 into 5 equal to 20 is divisible by 2. This is an example of which type of reasoning? Okay, product of two consecutive integers is divisible by 2. Therefore, 4 into 5 equal to 20 is divisible by 2. This is an example of what type of reasoning? Okay, so we have basically two type of, give me the answer. Any more answers? So I will go to the answer. We have basically two type of reasoning to deal with: deductive and inductive. Deductive means we will be deducing, or from general you will be moving to a specific. Something like if you say all Indians are patriotic, and if you have a friend who is an Indian citizen X, from that you say, since all Indians are patriotic, X is patriotic. Then inductive, from specific to general, which means if you know a particular person from a particular state A, from a state B, and you know he is a good person, so you say A is from this state, A is a good person, so all person from, or all people from that state are good. So deductive, you will be concluding from general to specific, and inductive, specific to general. Details we'll be discussing in some other video. So here it's a general statement. Product of two consecutive integers is divisible by 2. It's a general statement. From that you say that 4 to 5 is divisible by 2. So from a general you come to a specific argument. Okay, from a general statement you come to a specific argument. So you will be having the deductive as a correct answer. So you have the deductive as a correct answer. So that's all about the questions from logical reasoning. We'll be moving to the next set of questions. So friends, now we are going to the next set of questions. That's from people development and environment. Already we have discussed question from logical reasoning. So moving to next question, that is question number 41. The question is regarding sustainable development goals, and the question is identify the sustainable development goals from the list given below. So they have given a list of 6 goals, and you want to identify which of them are a sustainable development goal. So it's a easy concept. I will give you some time. Try to write your answers in the comment section. So regarding what is sustainable development goal and what is this all about, we'll be discussing. Okay, so that's it. Try to do. Okay, so we'll be discussing that. It's a easy one. uh, the concept is all about, we have the question is all about the sustainable development goals. So the question is all about sustainable development goals. I hope you know what is sustainable development goals are. So sustainable development goals are a set of goals that is being achieved by, or that is being determined by the UN. And first of all, in 2000 there was Millennium Development Goals, a set of almost 8 goals that has to be achieved by 2015. By 2015, these goals were remodified and new set of goals with almost 17 set of goals were introduced. So Millennium Development Goals started in 2000 with the target year as 2015, 8 goals. Sustainable Development Goals started in the year 2015 with 2030 as the target year. There is almost 17 goals. So we have the different 17 goals as no poverty, zero hunger, good health and well-being, quality education, gender equality, clean water and sanitation, affordable and clean energy, decent work and economic growth, industry, innovation and infrastructure, reduced inequalities, sustainable cities and communities, responsible consumption and production. We have climate action, life below water, that means better marine life, better life on land, peace, justice and strong institutions, and finally we have partnership for the goals. So these are the list of 7 major sustainable development goals. So coming to question, we have zero hunger, quality education, climate action, and clean and water sanitation as sustainable one. Universal primary education and green agriculture is not as part of sustainable development goals. So you have option D as a correct answer. Option D as a correct answer. Moving to next question from environment. The Montreal Protocol refers to. It's a very easy aspect. We have discussed different aspect related to convention and protocol in our Diksha Mission JRF video 2 and 3. So this is a direct question. Montreal Protocol refers to what? Okay, give me the answers. Just 20 seconds I will give you. Okay, so it's a direct question. Montreal Protocol is a part of what we can say Vienna Convention. It's all about reducing the ozone hole. So it's all about preventing the ozone hole. So the Montreal Protocol deals with phasing out the consumption and production of ozone depleting substances. So this protocol deals with reducing the substances, ozone depleting substances like chlorofluorocarbon, etc. So you have option B as the correct answer. Moving to next question. Average noise levels in heavy traffic zones in major cities in India are generally in which of the following range of noise level? So it's a direct factual question. We have nothing to do with much and no more explanation is required. So it's a direct question. Try to give your answers. Average noise levels in heavy traffic zones in major cities in India are generally in which of the following range? So that's the question. Average noise level comes under which of the following range? Okay, so direct one, it comes under in heavy traffic city. There are different range of noise. Okay, unpleasant sound that is permittable in different cities so as to prevent sound pollution, etc. So it's a question from sound pollution. So we have option C, 70 to 90. Okay, decibel is a value for this one. 43 question. Option C will be the correct answer. So moving to next question, question number 44. In which category Cochin International Airport has been conferred the UN's Champion of the Earth Award? So it's again a direct question with regards to current affairs. In which category Cochin International Airport has been conferred the UN Champion of the Earth Award? The option given are policy leadership, entrepreneurial vision, then science and innovation, inspiration and action. So try to give the answer. Okay, so direct question, the option B is the correct answer. Okay, it's all about entrepreneurial vision. So Cochin International Airport, which is in Kerala, they have a lot of awards regarding to sustainable energy and other use. And this Sial or Cochin International Airport is also the first airport in the world to work entirely on solar energy. The complete power requirement of this particular airport is being fulfilled by solar energy. That's one of the reason why UN Champion of the Earth Award was conferred. So that's the category. Option B is the correct answer. So that's all about questions from environment and people development and environment. So we are moving to the questions from higher education system. Firstly, we have discussed question from logical reasoning, then we have discussed question from people development and environment. The final set in this video, we are discussing questions from higher education system. So question number 45, what are the current challenges in the field of higher education in India? That's the question. It's a direct question. What are the current challenges in the field of higher education in India? That's it. So try to give me the answers. Okay, so I will give you 10 more seconds. Try to give the answers. What are the current challenges in the field of higher education in India? That's the question. So the options are expansion, equity, funds, examination reforms, excellence, entrance examination, etc. So basically it's a direct question. Okay, basically it's a direct question. There is it seems that you can say all of the options as the correct answer in one way or the another, but it all about the options and the priority. So we have expansion as an important program, equity is also an important program. Then we can say examination reforms, because examination is not so bad as of now. Also entrance examination is also not so bad. We have NTA and other mechanism, NTA UPSC etc., to conduct different higher education or different exams in India. Excellence is an issue. So we have 1, 2 and 5 as an option. Option D as a correct answer. You may have an option regarding funds. Yeah, to an extent funds is also a challenge in higher education, but we don't have an option of 1, 2, 3 and 5. Okay, we don't have an option of 1, 2, 3 and 5. Okay, so uh, comparing to all aspect, comparing to, yeah, you want to take care of the option also, you want to go through the option also. So comparing all the option A, B, C, D seems to be the better option. Okay, expansion, equity and excellence. Definitely fund is also a matter in some cases, but we don't have an option that mentions fund, so you have option D as the correct answer. So moving to next question. Which of the following emphasize the education needs to be managed in the atmosphere of utmost intellectual rigor, seriousness of purpose, and of freedom essential for innovation and creativity? So it's a question from policies of education. Which of the among the following policy or agenda emphasize that education needs to be managed in an atmosphere of utmost intellectual rigor, seriousness of purpose, and of freedom essential for innovation and creativity? So that's the question. Try to give the answer. Okay, give me the answer. So it's a factual aspect. If you have knowledge regarding different policies, you will get the answer. So actually, the answer is that the main objective of National Policy on Education 1986, as well as Program of Action 1992. Okay, Program of Action 1992 was to establish a national, remember, a national system of education that which implies that all students, irrespective of caste, creed, sex, religion, etc., have access to education of a comparable quality. Okay, so these are different type of policies and aspect different, it is further divided to different dimension. But again, when we go to national policy of education on 96, we can say that it emphasized that education needs to be managed in an atmosphere of utmost intellectual rigor, seriousness of purpose, and freedom essential for innovation and creativity. So comparing the different policies and their status and different dimension each policy discussed, we can say option B, national policy on education, is a correct answer. With regards to question number 46, we have option B as a correct answer. Moving to next question, question number 47. Which of the following modes of admission was prevalent in Nalanda University in ancient times? So it's a question from education institutions of ancient India. The question is regarding Nalanda University. Which of the following modes of admission was prevalent in Nalanda University in ancient times is a question. The option provided are entrance examination, interview, good academic credentials, and peer discussion. So you have entrance examination, interview, good academic credentials, and peer discussion. Okay, that's question number 47. So it's a direct question. When we go to the ancient text and the historical books regarding India, we can see that entrance examination was prevalent, was present in Nalanda University, and in as per certain reports, only 10 to 20% of the students who attended the entrance exam qualified the admission process. So we have entrance examination in Nalanda University as a correct answer. So we are moving to next aspect. Again, something from the current affairs with regards to different states in India. Match the following two sets. Set 1 is a list of the name of states. This one is a list of the name of states, and set 2 indicate different state specific mission. Okay, especially with regards to water. Okay, select the correct answer. I will give you some time. Try to match the options and try to give me the answer, whether it's A, B, C, or D. Okay, so give me the okay, so give me the answer. I think I have given you enough time. Okay, so now let's try to answer the question. And it's a bit confusing or a bit difficult question, because if you want to answer the question, you want to have a current affairs regarding the different states. So when you go to the options, we have this Nidhi Samrakshana Udyamam as an effort from the government of Andhra Pradesh recently. Okay, government Andhra Pradesh. So A is 3. Then you have Sujanam Sufalam Jal Abhiyan. The second version was released by the Gujarat Chief Minister in the past year. So we have B as for, and next we have this Jalyukt Shivar Abhiyan. Okay, it's an effort from the Maharashtra so as to make the state a drought-free state in the coming years. So we have C as 2, and of course Rajasthan have the project of Mukhyamantri Jal Swawalamban Abhiyan. So Mukhyamantri Jal Swawalamban Abhiyan is a project of Rajasthan. So we have D1, A3, B, A3, B4, C2, and D1. You have option D as the correct answer. So this particular question, you have option D as a correct answer. Moving to the penultimate question, from the following, identify the organization that provides a common platform to all universities, including institutions of national importance. So question is, from the following, identify the organization that provides a common platform to all universities in India, including the institutions of national importance. So that's the question. Which which among the following aspect, which among the following option provide a common platform to all universities? Okay, so I will give you a few more seconds. Okay, so let's try to answer the question. The Association of Indian Universities. Okay, the Association of Indian Universities is the answer. This Association of Indian Universities, that is AIU, act as a center for Indian universities, and it was originated in India as per the recommendation of the Sadler Commission. Okay, it was originated as a recommendation of Sadler Commission in 1917, and this Sadler Commission recommended for establishing an inter-university board in the country for maintaining proper liaison and coordination between the universities. So as per Sadler Commission recommendation, Association of Indian Universities was formed, so which act as a common platform to all universities. So that's question number 49. We have option B as the correct answer. So sorry, moving to last question for the day. Creation of world-class universities requires. So it's a direct question. Again, it's a question from higher education. So the question was, creation of world-class universities requires which of the following? So almost 5 options were given: autonomous governance, focused funding, control over evaluation mechanism, then independent outcomes, and the finally appointment of staff by state machinery. So out of these 5 options, which are the options required for creation of world universities? That's the question. Okay, so give me the answer. So it's comparatively easy, because autonomous governments focus on a control over evaluation mechanism. So it's not required. It's a simple aspect. So you can cut all the option having 3. So these 2 options go. Then again, independent outcome, appointment of staff by the state machinery. It's not a necessary aspect. Okay. So because most of the world famous university doesn't have such a mechanism. So you have option having 5 also wrong. So only one option is remaining. Again, autonomous governance is important, focused funding is important, there is no need of control over evaluation mechanism, independent outcome is important, appointment of staff is also not important. So you have 1, 2, and 4. Option D is the correct answer. Okay, so option D is the correct answer. So that's all about the questions from higher education. So friends, that's all about this video discussing logical listening, people development and environment, and higher education system question from 2019 December 2nd afternoon shift. If you have any doubt regarding any question, please comment on the comment section. we are happy to resolve it. If you find always while having the or streaming the video, we have tried our level best to make every question answers everything error free, but still there is a chance for humanly error. If you find any error, please point it out, we'll correct as soon as possible regarding that. So as to receive complete continuous sessions, continuous videos, make sure you subscribe to our YouTube channel Diksha Classroom. You are a part of our paper one free podcast. At the same time, if you are interested in knowing about Diksha mock test series, online courses, practice series, etc., you can visit our website www.dikshaclassroom.com. So that's all. See you tomorrow same time. Thank you.